And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Yankees going up against the New York Mets. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. Getting the nod in this one, Clay Holmes.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Trent Grisham, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
1-0.
On the outside corner, 1-2. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the right-hander deals, and it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Breaking ball misses down and away. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Just missed.
You know, Boog, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
On the ground, could be 2. Lindor over to second, over to Alonso. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now Ben Rice. And that's in for a strike. Holmes, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. The 0-1.
Ball 1.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a slow roller. Acuna over to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. It's the Yankees 0, Mets coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Citi Field, and today's starter, Max Fried.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do, to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Here's Francisco Lindor. And fires in a fastball at 95. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2 is the count.
Pitch misses, and the count 1-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Juan Soto now. And a strike in there. One down, base is empty. And that misses.
That's inside.
1-1. On the ground to third, LeMahieu throws to first. They get the out on Soto. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Scoreless after 1. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Holmes back to work. On the ground. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, left fielder Cody Bellinger.
1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. So Cody Bellinger went as a 4th-round pick by the Dodgers in the 2013 draft. How about this, though? His final year in high school, he hit just 1 home run. Swing and a foul out of play. Second inning here, no score. Inside, just missed. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Falling behind 2-1. And that one a little bit high.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
One down, base is empty. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Helpful.
The kick, the 3-2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Puts it away for the out. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Breaking ball misses down and away. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Strike one.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Smoked on the ground a second. Toss to Alonso, and the Yanks go quietly. Offense held in check there. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Queens, here's Brandon Nimmo. Max Fried will go to work. Just missed.
Ball, that's in.
And there's a foul ball. Outside corner for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first. That's one out in the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
And now it's Mark Vientos. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And another ball. One out, base is empty. Towards first. He takes it on his own. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Designated hitter, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And it's even up. Just missed. That's towards center. Grisham settles under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Top half of the third inning, and here's the catcher, Austin Wells. First offering, and it just misses. And that one fouled off. Tap foul at the plate.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's DJ LeMahieu. That's in for a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. One down, base is empty, and that is out of play. Through the swing, it's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Jorbit Bibas stepping in now for the Yankees. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Top of the third, no score. Next one in the dirt. And that drops in for a strike. Good job to fight that one off.
Yeah, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. Couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Struck him out without a swing. And he strikes out the side in the third.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
As we go to the last of the third, here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Fastball for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Now an 0-2 from Free. stays alive. Good eye right there.
That's inside.
Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And he went around, says Ricky Holiday. And now the rookie second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. Fouled off. He was late. Fought off foul. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Almost got him.
2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Tyrone Taylor. Curveball drops in for a strike. And that one fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Mets go down quickly, and we are still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
On to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Here comes Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Swing and a miss.
I got 1
The
ball, 1
Yanks
strike.
yet to pick up a hit here. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one way outside, and the count's even at 2. Up the middle, and that one handled. Now a jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now Ben Rice grounded out his first time up. Rice goes 6'1", 215 pounds, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Nimmo sizing this one up, and that is that. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Back here at Citi Field, now up to hit Francisco Lindor. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
That one to first. Goldie takes it himself, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. And now it's Juan Soto. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
In there at the knees, and it's 1-2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And a foul ball. Ball one there. And there's the strike. That one to first. He'll do it himself. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. We're tied, 0-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Paul Goldschmidt now.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished. You know, these Yankees, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Next pitch is outside. Little chopper rolls foul. Comes a 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Cody Bellinger. He popped out his first time. Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. And ball one. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Pitch misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Right side, and that's just foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
1 down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Goes down looking.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe grounded out his first time. That one fouled off. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Late swing, foul to the left. 2 outs. And 1 in scoring position. Here's a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one outside. It's 2-2. That one missed. DJ LeMahieu in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. And they take the lead. It's 2-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Split on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
First offering, and it just misses. Two down, nobody on. And there's the strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the slider just misses. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And a strike there to LeMahieu. The pitch to LeMahieu. On the ground right side. Toss to Alonso, and that's the 3rd out. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. And it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5, Brandon Nimmo. Freed back to work. And there's a foul ball.
Well, these Mets just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
And a curve misses outside. That one 95 to finish him off. Now it's going to be Mark Vientos.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Fouled off left side. The Mets trailing by 2, last half of inning number 5. That one misses, and the count is 1-1. And that's outside. Next pitch inside. And now 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Starling Marte up to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Inside. 1-0. And downstairs.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2-1.
Swing and a miss.
Now, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And that's downstairs and outside. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Down in order go the Mets. They trail things here 2-0. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, number 54.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now it's the second baseman, Jorbit Bibas. Struck out looking in his first at bat. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Max Kranick getting loose out there. Pulls that one foul. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Check swing, and he held up. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Very high with that one. And that is ball 1. That one just misses. Fastball is outside. In the air, right field, Soto. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
It's Aaron Judge now. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Soto sizes this one up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Yankees 2 and the Mets nothing. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. just missed.
1-0.
So 2 balls and no strikes. Swings through that one for strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one ripped. And that gets down in the corner. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
The dream of a perfect game turns out to be just that, thanks to this hit. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next for the Mets, Luis Angel Acuna. Caught looking his first time up. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. That's strike 1.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
Next pitch is outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Liner, and this could be trouble. Here comes Alvarez around third. He'll score. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Picks himself up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Tyrone Taylor digs in now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Throw to second, save.
Well, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
And fouled off. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Outside.
2 strikes.
Next offering is down low.
That's a really good take.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Acuna, the runner at second with 1 away. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's Juan Soto.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
0-1's the count.
Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Man at second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. We are tied at 2.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Here's Pete Alonso. This guy with light tower power.
Ball, that's low.
In the dirt, blocked. And
No,
another
that's
ball. In the dirt. Goes to second. Save! And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Grisham under it. Makes the grab. And that ends the inning. They get 2 and draw even again. 7th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Reed Garrett.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 75, Reed.
Leading off, Ben Rice.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with 1 swing.
That one ripped but foul. Garrett, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Next offering is fouled back. And the next pitch is way outside. That's down and in.
2-2 the count.
Three two now.
Full count.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. This is again 5 in a row.
Ball.
Way to lay off that
No
pitch
strike.
down.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike
2
one.
balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Lindor, that's 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
The 0-1. Foul ball. Two outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next offering is outside. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up. Yanks held in check. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Mark Leiter Jr. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
third baseman, Mark Vientos.
That one finds the corner. 0-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That to right. Judge hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And the batter now, Starling Marte. That one the other way. Bebas tosses to first. Marte retired.
Up next for the Mets, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
Here's the catcher to hit, Francisco Alvarez. 1 for 2. Sliced hard but foul. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Ian Hamilton getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Williams warming up as well. Grounds one to short. Volpe zips it across. Inning over. Nothing doing for the Mets. Score remains 2-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Stanek.
Now pitching for the Mets,
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ryan Stanek.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. That's a little bit low. Austin Wells in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Go ahead run on base. Wells now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And that's down and away. The go ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Right through there for a strike. Next offering upstairs. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's a fair ball. Volpe around second, headed for third. Safe! And the go-ahead runs at third.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Substitution being made at first, and here's the pinch runner, Oswald Peraza. This one in the air center field. Taylor sizing this one up. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. A big run scores on the sac fly. They lead it in the 8th.
Oh, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Now here's Trent Grisham. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Move to first. Peraza back in on a dive. Two outs. Ground ball up the middle. Acuna. Jump throw, and he can't come up with it.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
First and second, 2 outs. Here is Aaron Judge. And ball one to the right fielder. Traffic on the bases with one already in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Aye. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
And there's a ball. That one misses, and it's 3-2.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Ben Rice waiting to hit for the Yankees. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Pablo Reyes comes on defensively now as he takes over as the new second baseman. Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
That's in there. That's strike one. Movement in the Yankees pen. Luke Weaver, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swinging a grounder foul first base side. 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. One gone here.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Fouled off down the right side. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
And that skips into dirt.
2 strikes.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ground ball right side. It squirts through.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Mark Leiter Jr. is done, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. New pitcher for the Yankees, Devin Williams.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
One down, runner at first. Francisco Lindor getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Outside, and it's 1-0. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Runner on the move. Ball misses. Throw. Save. now in scoring position. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike. That's ball 3.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Juan Soto in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Big situation, and here comes the big bat of Juan Soto. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Way outside, and a count 1 and 2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Hot shot to third. Goes to second for 1. And that's 2.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Max Kranick.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now up as the Yankees DH, Ben Rice. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Foul ball there. Next offering is in for a strike. Upstairs. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. He swings and fouls one off. Kranick fills up the zone, forces contact, so not a huge strikeout guy, but he's going to make the hitters beat him. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so the pressure is really on the batter to make something happen. Tosses across to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. Two outs, base is empty. And here comes Bellinger.
And although you like the fact that the guy throws strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact, the fact that when you have runners on, if that ball's in play, there's still a good chance that a run gets pushed across, whether it's earned or not.
Activity in the bullpen. Huascar Brazoban, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Buto also getting ready. Swings through that one for strike 2. Command in the zone is such a crucial part of it, right?
You know, it's not just throwing strikes, but it's throwing quality strikes. It's having quality misses as well. What's a quality miss? Missing just off the plate rather than over the plate.
And delivers outside.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Missed with a changeup, and the count now even up. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. So they go quietly there. Hard of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. Yankees 3 and the Mets 2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Luke Weaver.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
Pete Alonso digs in now.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Ball one there.
That's ball.
Late swing, fouled off. And that's outside. And a swing and a miss. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Nimmo in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action. He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Stays alive. And just misses with that one.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
So they're down to their final out. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. That misses the zone. Ball 1. A 1-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
2 down, nobody on. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.